How's it going, guys? It's Matt here with Matt's Crypto. Today we have some pretty big news about Cardano and the roadmap over the next year. But the big question is, can Cardano ADA hit $10 this year in 2021? Let's take a look. First of all, a couple days ago, Cardano just passed 1 million ADA wallets, which is a pretty awesome achievement. I personally own a good amount of ADA, and I do believe in the project quite a bit. So it's very cool to say that I was one of the first million people to have ADA in their wallet, because at some point this number could be much larger. If you scroll down a little bit, we can see here that 70% of ADA is actually staked across the world in nearly 2,500 active pools. Well, what does that mean? If we take a look here, it is actually the #1 most staked asset, the most staked cryptocurrency in all of cryptocurrency right now. You can see at $1.65 right now, the reward's pretty solid and the amount staked is actually really high. 73% of all circulating Cardano ADA is currently staked. 3/4 of all circulating supply is currently staked. That is quite high, which means the supply of Cardano is probably pretty low. With lower supply, a bull market cycle demand, that usually means the price of Cardano will probably go up. Obviously, this is not financial advice, and with tax regulations and FUD, there's always a chance that things will go up and down and be volatile, especially a new cryptocurrency like this one. However, having the #1 most staked coin in all of cryptocurrency means that supply is a little bit lower, and that makes me feel pretty good about the price continuing to go upward, at least in the short term. You can see of the total market cap value of $53 billion, almost $40 billion is staked. This is Charles saying how they're going to roll out the smart contracts on Cardano. He says, enjoy the next few months as we fly through the rainbow. Basically, Cardano has a rollout plan that is tiered in colors. It starts with Alonzo Blue, goes to Alonzo White, and Alonzo Purple is the final stage before they release their mainnet. Now, in a previous video, I showed you guys that the Cardano testnet might have been scheduled for the 30th of May. However, we know now that that is not the end of the timeline, that's purely the beginning of it. Let's quickly check out the 1-minute video that lays out the plan.
But at the end of the day, guys, it's a 30, 60, 90-day plan, right? And what this actually means is you start off with Blue. It's a little smaller, more tight-knit. We start off with the basic functionality, bring a few pioneers, few SPOs on, and we start rolling there. And then we move on to White, where we now cast a little bit wider net and we bring in more partners. And now you start running more performance benchmarks and things of that nature. Then White rolls into Purple, which is now fully public. We're talking about every pioneer. We're talking about most SPOs, if not all SPOs. We're talking about exchanges. And at this stage, we're really ready to go. And I know Nigel and the delivery team have spoken about the kind of the red stage and then the black stage, but those are really tiny stages. So it's really all about the purple. Once you get to the purple stage, we are pretty much close to the hard fork combinator event within that 30, 60, 90-day window, from start to Blue, ending with purple. So there you have it.
So as you guys can see, the Alonzo mainnet will probably launch sometime towards the end of the year. This can be a huge catalyst for Cardano towards the end of the bull market run, if things line up properly. There's a lot of speculation on what's going on with Bitcoin right now and where we are on the 4-year cycle, but if you line up the mid-cycle shakeout or the dip, you can see right here in the red, we are about on track to previous cycles halfway through. If things do continue and history does repeat itself, we can see ourselves somewhere up here towards the end of the year, like we've been saying the last couple videos on this channel. Obviously, there's a chance that history doesn't repeat itself and we don't end up going nearly as high or even anywhere near that this year. However, I do think this pullback is a great opportunity to buy Cardano and see it grow over the next several months. If Bitcoin does repeat history, there's a good chance the rest of the market will follow suit. What will it actually take for Cardano to hit $10 per coin? Well, the current market cap is right around $52 billion and the price is at $1.63. That's roughly 6 times the current value. If we multiply this by 6, we're looking right around $320 billion market cap. We gotta ask ourselves, is that realistic? Can Cardano's market cap hit $320 billion this year? The peak of Cardano, which was right around $2.33 a couple weeks ago, the market cap was floating right around just under $80 billion. The only other cryptocurrency that are in the $320 billion market range are Bitcoin and Ethereum. Cardano would have to do a 6x from where it's at currently to hit that $10 mark. Now, because the circulating supply of Cardano is low due to a lot of people staking it, and when the mainnet launches, exchanges having to hold a lot of Cardano for liquidity, that could result in a pretty big supply shock, which would theoretically drive up the price of ADA. The other major catalyst that will happen this year is all of the partnerships that Cardano brings in. Celsius Network, as you guys know, we've talked about it before, confirms ADA will be added in Q2 of this year. And you can see here on our major chart, they are actually right over here under payments. This is just one of many companies that's going to be in the Cardano ecosystem coming later this year. When that mainnet launches, hopefully by the end of 2021, we will really get a good idea of seeing which other partnerships and things that Cardano has in store. Some of the bigger ones that I'm looking at are Bondly. If you guys know Logan Paul, he did an NFT drop with Bondly, and they are coming to the Cardano ecosystem. So with all of those things being said, if Cardano can actually hit a $320 billion market cap by the end of this year, there is a real chance Cardano could hit $10 per coin. I could realistically see ADA being $7 to $8 per coin. However, I think $10 will be a bit of a stretch for this bull run. This is also considering the fact that the bull run does continue to the end of this year and peaks somewhere between September and December. If this doesn't play out for some reason and things change, history doesn't repeat itself, there's a good chance that we won't see a $10 Cardano until 2022 or even further on. However, I do think Cardano is here to stay. I think it's here to play. I think it's a top 5 cryptocurrency for the foreseeable future, and that's why I am pretty heavily invested in it. It is my 3rd overall holding, right behind Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I would definitely consider it one of the big 3 players in the space right now. With a high amount of its supply being staked, there is a low amount of supply circulating. As soon as the mainnet rolls out and all these partnerships happen, liquidity is going to be a concern for a lot of exchanges like PancakeSwap and Uniswap, which means they'll have to hold Cardano on their platforms, which should further decrease the supply of ADA available. Less supply, more demand, price should go up. That's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video and learned anything new, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes on this video. That'd be absolutely incredible. Also, make sure you subscribe if you have not already. We post new videos every single day, keeping you up to date with what's going on in the cryptocurrency market and all the things you need to know about all the coins you're interested in. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great one.